All right, I've got a question here from the Hacker's Paradise. Texas Hacker 34. I love numbers, by the way. You've got to make golf a sport, right? We got to make sure there's numbers in the game. Here's the question. How do you guys feel about the lighter being longer in shafts? Does that type of thought translate into irons as well? And what kind of things have you seen with the lighter shaft offerings, such as the KBS 90s?
It gets back to fitting. The KBS 90 shaft was designed specifically for people that have a slower tempo, generally a slower swing speed. Again, to be able to optimize the flight and spin in order for that individual to get the maximum distance and to be able to control their ball flight.
Because that's going to give them an idea of what's more comparable to their swing speeds to allow them to perform their best. And I think at least what I'm seeing is that when players are fit improperly, and back to your point, and I mean improperly, they pay attention to the 1 or 2 really good shots and they forget about the 6 or 7 shots that weren't very productive. And I think when you go see a fitter that really knows what's going on, they're going to fit you into the shaft that's going to be the best for you. And that doesn't mean the longest, it means the most consistent. And I think for me, when I'm working with my players, I remind them that in the game of golf, you've got to play all your shots. You don't get to go, well, I don't want to play that one, I'm going to hit another one. And I think that when I'm fitting, I'm looking at what you're doing in the majority, not in the minority, which is that one kind of, that shot that you hit your longest and your best, and you go, oh, this is the best shot for me. That's not the case, is it?
It is not the case. 10 or 15 years ago, Titleist did a study with drivers. And their study proved that going longer in length is not necessarily the correct thing to do. They found that going a little bit shorter than what was the standard at that point in time produced much better results. The problem was they were trying to market a product that was a little bit shorter in length than what the other guys were offering, and that's not where the market was going. The market was going towards longer and lighter, and subsequently the product didn't do well. Not because it wasn't a great product, it was hard for the salespeople to get behind trying to explain to the customers, to the golf pros, that in fact by having a shorter golf club, they would have better results.
And I'm with you on this. I think the biggest misconception is that you have to be able to create a very wide arc and you have to have the club move faster. And what people forget is that the center of the club face is one of the most important things that you can achieve when you strike a golf ball. And when you miss the center of the face, the shaft reacts totally differently, right? And the swing speed changes dramatically. You could be moving at a certain rate of speed, but when you hit it out on the toe or you hit it in the heel, you're going to lose incredible distance.